Shalom. This is an emergency broadcast alert giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah Wa Yahawashi, Bahashim Rakakadash, in whom we are in great debt. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who were well, continue doing so, standing firm in the eyes of terror who I learned this truth from. To the elders, the bishops, Akim and Akoab, salutations and blessings to the house of David. We are the hopeful elect. This is your brother Quasiyar with another quick one. And as you heard from the very beginning, I am giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rohakadash, or Rohakadash. Demons and more demons will plague the people on the earth. These three women say something which is very important, but what's more important is that you shall seek the Lord through. Oh, by the way, excuse the terrible music that is playing outside, and I don't know where outside in the building, near the building, but it's blasted so damn loud I could hear it clearly inside my house. I can't even hear myself think. It's not. It's incredible. I'm getting a little headache over it. Nevertheless, this is 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, not listening to babble, not going along with everybody. Oh, it sounds good. You need to research. You need to go back into the authentic language, all right, and seek out the alphabet of that era. And with that, you will, well, hopefully, if the Lord gives you that ability, you would obtain the name of the Lord, the proper name of the Lord. Now, just listen to this for a second.
Hey everybody, we're back to share some really exciting spoken words from Yahuwah. Today we're going to talk about his name. What is the name? We were brought up in the church and always thought that the Messiah's name was Jesus and that God didn't really have a personal name. But Yahuwah has been revealing his name to his people in these last days.
And the name is not Yahuwah, is Yahawah. Okay, why do I say that? Because I have studied what I've heard in the world, and I have studied what I've heard by my apostles and elders who were encouraged by the Spirit, who were led by the Spirit. Okay, this is Matthew 23, verse 13. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against them. So like against men. So like for ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Now, what had happened to our people? They listened to these people, and this is why they're doomed. This is Matthew 23, verse 34. Therefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them ye shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city. Why? Because they have the original, or should I say, they have the name. They have the name, not what these women are teaching. This is what's going on and on throughout Babylon. And going down a few verses, Matthew 23 and Verse 38, behold, your house is left unto you desolate. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth till ye shall say, blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. How do you know the name of the Lord? You need to study. You need to go back and understand the alphabet in order to have the name. You can't just think someone is going to give you the name speaking English and reading English. The name is not in English. The name is in Hebrew.
Hallelujah. He said to us, I will reveal my name to my people. And Ezekiel 39:7 says, so will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people, Yisrael. And I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know that I am Yahuwah.
And the heathen shall know and is beginning to receive that message as we speak, because the name is not Yahuwah. The name is Yahawah Wa Yahawashi. And a lot of the heathen, especially the ones that are in high places, understand this.
Holy One of Yisrael.
Yahuwah said YHWH. And he also said Yahawah.
No, he didn't. No, he did not say that. No, he did not say that. This is the reason why, a lot of people are just Hosea 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. And this was going on right now. The Lord has forgotten the children of the children, and he's only calling back his elect. And this is why the hopeful elect today are calling upon the righteous name, the authentic name. This is Isaiah 62 verse 1. For Zion's sake will I not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not rest until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness, and the salvation thereof as a lamp that burneth.
Been hidden and translated 6,823 times in the scriptures. In Hebrew, the letters 23 times. Im Yahuwah has been hidden and translated 6,823 times in the scriptures. In Hebrew, the letters are Yad He Uah He.
No, it's not. This is wrong. Yiddish is not the legitimate Hebrew. All right. This is why you need to go and seek the authentic Hebrew writing, or should I say the alphabet. At least understand that much, man. All right. Because
said Yahawah. The name of Yahuwah has been hidden and translated 6,823 times in the scriptures. In Hebrew, the letters are Yad He Uah He. It is read from right to left and translates to YHWH in the English.
And she's about to put her foot in her mouth, because why? What is the letter Y? Yah. They tell you that in school. The single letter is Yah. What is the single letter H? Right? What is the single letter W? Wah. The other H H, which is now pronounce it together. Yahawah, right? But if you silent the H, it's just plain Yahawah. Why? Because it's plain and simple. Plain and simple, man. That is so simple. You can't add syllables to letters just because you feel like it, man. Look that up. The letter Y is Yah. The H is Ha. The W is Wa.
Language. He told us, my name is Yahuwah. In Yahuwah's declaration
And he did not say that. He did not say that, man. Go ask Paul. Can you go ask Paul what he said?
of his glory is in Isaiah 42:8. I am Yahuwah, that is my name, and my esteem I do not give to another, nor my praise to idols.
And so, with that said, why don't you again look it up for yourself? Stop listening to these women who think they know everything and know nothing. They should be at home teaching kids, listening to their man. Anyways, I made my point. Maybe I should just let's just listen to a little bit more. Wait a second.
Almost 7,000 times the name Yahuwah was removed and replaced with the title Lord.
And how in the world are you going to know the name if you do not do your due diligence and research the authentic alphabet, man? Because you're not going to get it listening to in English language that's been mingled with 3 others or 4.
Scriptures, Lord,
which is Russian. What is it? Russian, Dutch, Greek, Russian, Dutch, Greek, and Spaniard, I believe. Ah, man, I forget this, but anyway, it's a confusion. It's a bullshit, is what it is.
is the title that means Baal. The translators admit what they did in the preface of your modern day Bible. And it speaks to this in Jeremiah 23:26-27. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart, which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams.
And that's all done through the power and might of Yahawah Wa Yahawashi, because his people failed. Well, they needed to fail. That's another video. But the truth of the matter is that that's part of prophecy. Otherwise, how else would you fight for the name today?
Which they tell every man to his neighbor, and their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal. And then Yahuwah said, when you say Lord, you're actually breaking the 3rd commandment.
And let's see, man, look, these women are just making shit up left and right, back and forth.
Thou shalt not cast my name in vain. And Exodus 20:7 speaks about the seriousness.
Look, I had enough of this. That's enough. Shalom.